Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get started, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all the support. Thanks again in advance. So let's get started with today's market news. So we had mixed results. So we had the S&P 500 finish up by 13 points. We had the Dow down 36, basically flat. We had the NASDAQ up 92 points. And we had the Russell down about 5.5 points. So for the most part, on the surface, it looks like a flat day, but intraday, we had some wild price swings. We had the Russell was hitting new all-time highs, then reversed down almost 1%, and cut most of those losses. Same thing with the Dow. Dow was down almost like 400 points today, so that was pretty insane. The NASDAQ was positive, then down, and then went positive again. And then same for the S&P 500. As for the NASDAQ, I guess everybody's pretty much preparing for the big tech earnings. Usually stocks run up into earnings. So we watched Apple run up, Tesla, pretty much the big FANG stocks were all positive for today. Let's get started with over to the bonds. So we noticed the 10-year yield closed today at 1.04. That's actually a big drop. The past few days, the 10-year yield was as high as 1.12. It dropped all the way down to about 1.04. So these are big price swings in the bond market. So I'm not sure if some big investors are getting weary of this market because this market just keeps going up, up, and up, and they're taking some of those profits and just parking it into the treasury market. But we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts, or if the trend is going to just keep going back up. The yields are going to keep going back up. So we'll keep an eye on that. As far as crypto news, Bitcoins has been in this range between 30,000 and 35,000. So not much to really report on Bitcoin. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum's been anywhere between like 1,200 and 1,400. It's been bouncing back and forth. Most of the other coins have been stuck in a range. So, I mean, this could be pretty good news if you're crypto holders. A lot of these coins are consolidating. So it can consolidate and move up, which is, in my opinion, what's going to happen. But it can also consolidate and move lower. So, but, I'm looking for another leg in the bull market for cryptocurrencies. Now, let me get to the big story of the day. I know everybody's like, what the hell is going on? Oh my gosh, why is Gamestop? Why is AMC? Why is Blackberry? Yes, Blackberry, the phone company that nobody owns. Yes, that company. Why is their stock going up 100%? Why is Nordstrom? Yes, Nordstrom, the clothing company and store that's probably going out of business. Yeah, that company. Why is their stock rallying? So, I mean, if you haven't known or haven't been following, all of these stocks I just named have massive short interest. So when there's a high short interest, that's always going to be a precursor for volatile stock moves. Because if there's a big short interest and the price has been driven down, 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 and now all those people that shorted the stock, they have to buy back the stock to close that position. So you're going to see massive moves in those stocks that have heavy short interest, like GameStop and whatever, GameStop, AMC, and all these companies. Basically, you're probably like, has anything fundamentally changed in the business? No, they're still crappy businesses. So, but the problem is you have massive option buying. We can look at a chart and look at a statistic here of GameStop. We basically had almost like 1,400,000 contracts traded today. That's an insane amount of option contracts for a stock like GameStop. That's insane volume. So you have all these people buying call options, call options, call options, and usually the brokerage or whoever is selling you those options, they're gonna hedge that delta risk. So they don't want to be short all that delta and the stock keeps rallying. So they're gonna buy the stock as well to even out their delta risk. And next thing you know, it just becomes this fulfilling loop where more people buy calls, the market maker has to go buy more stock, and then it just keeps going up and up and up. So we're seeing that in GameStop, seeing that in AMC, seeing that in Blackberry. Now, if you're gonna play this, it's gonna be tough to play this because right now some of the spreads in between these the spread between the bid and the ask is very wide in some of these stocks. I mean, if you look at it, you can see, hey, GameStop, a lot of these orders were market orders. Like, that's never a good thing. So that means the market maker basically getting over on you and giving you a crappy price. So, I mean, I would definitely avoid it, avoid these stocks unless if you want to take some risk. I'll probably take some more risk to the downside. Like, hey, GameStop was a $4 or $5 stock a month or so ago. Now it's like almost at $80, $90. So I would definitely, you can do some put spreads, buy one in the money put and then sell away out of the money put. But just check the risk to reward because the option chain is very out of whack right now, and I'm not even sure if the spread is going to be the best option. So I won't be playing it, but I mean, if you're going to do it, contain your risk for the downside and upside. Don't just jump in and buy calls thinking, oh, this stock's just going to keep going up, up, and up, because it's probably not. So that's something to be aware of. And if you happen to be shorting any stock, especially any stock that has a high short interest, I would probably want to close that short because you have retail investors, you have big institutions that are basically looking through a chart and trying to find all the stocks that have the highest short interest, and they're basically like, we're going to squeeze these shorts out of these positions. And then that's why you see these massive pops, because people are basically like, I got to close my position. If you started shorting GameStop at $6 and it went to $4, and then now the stock is at, 70 something dollars, you lost a crap ton of money. So, and plus you're paying to borrow that stock. So it's just not worth it to be shorting a stock at this point. If you're going to do it with options. At least you have your defined risk. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we've been seeing an epic short squeeze, and I don't think this is going to be the end of it. I think we're going to have more names that come out of nowhere, and you're going to be like, well, this is a crappy company. How the hell are they up 200%? Well, now you know why. Because a lot of people that were shorting that stock had to cover, and they have to go buy back the stock. And yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Late news, we had Janet Yellen. She's finally confirmed as the next Treasury Secretary. No shocker here. My motto is Janet Yellen plus Jerome Powell equals stocks go up. So if that's pretty much the backdrop of the market. You got Powell printing like crazy. You got Janet Yellen that wants to spend like crazy. So that money has to go somewhere, and it usually goes into financial assets. So, I mean, that's pretty much it today. Yeah, definitely like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.